I want to show you something about pickup lines, because this is sort of what got me to there. I read things that were telling me, I need to show the girl I was good enough, right? I needed to use a cool line. I needed to wear crazy clothes and do all these weird things that wasn't really who I was. I just want to show you guys where that leads, just to save you that mistake, all right? Because it took me probably a year and a half going down the wrong road, and then another year and a half coming back to unlearn it. So it's like 3 years wasted, or you could say it's a really good lesson to learn that took me 3 years to learn, okay? So let's say this is you. Sort of looks like you guys. All right, so let's say that's you, and this is a beautiful girl that you'd like to meet, who just looks like the girl's toilet symbol. And let's say you just want to learn some pickup lines. You just want to, like, what's the good pickup line? How can I trick the girls? How can I show them good? How can I wear weird clothes and do all these tricks and stuff, okay? And so what you do is you kind of build like a shield around you. Now, the best thing about this is if the girl's mean to you, what happens?
Bounces off the shield.
You can't get the negative feedback. So it kind of keeps you safe. Because what happens is if you go to your pickup line and it doesn't work, you're like, oh, well, that wasn't me. That was the pickup line was shit. It wasn't my fault, right? So you kind of got like a way of keeping yourself safe now. The other thing, though, is if you actually went off script and said something cool that was really who you were, and the girl was actually liking you and it was going well, what also happens to the positive feedback?
Yeah,
Bounces off, right? So you don't actually get that positive reinforcement of, oh, wow, that girl actually likes me for who I am. You're kind of like ripping yourself off in a way, okay? So that doesn't work. What also happens is interesting too. The bad aspects of your personality, can she see those?
Yes. Yeah, if they're coming out.
Maybe eventually, but initially when she first meets you, she sees this guy dressed in crazy clothing and he's saying stuff that seems pretty cool because he's memorized the shit out of it and said it to like 1,000 girls or something. And so she can't necessarily see the negative aspects of you. But the same thing too, can she see the good aspects of you? No, because you're not actually being authentic. You're kind of hiding that because you think that that's not good enough. You're like, oh, I'm just this crappy little guy in here. Girls wouldn't like me for who I am. I've got to pretend to be something else. I'm just going to show her this part. I don't want her to see like the real me. And like this gentleman said, what eventually happens is eventually over time, this stuff comes through. You know, they say like the truth always comes out. Eventually people always find everything out. So you can kind of pretend for a period of time, but eventually they're going to find out.